Hey y'all, I want to unpack something a little bit more that I mentioned in the previous video. I haven't titled it yet, I haven't even uploaded it yet, but it'll probably be called something along the lines of how big is your circle versus, or 1,000 men. But I made a comment in that video about tribe first and the macro. I want to explain that. Tribe first in the macro. You need continuity of community. Lone wolf won't do it. I have preached that till I've been blue in the face to a lot of different people over a lot of years. Lone wolf won't do it. You need community. You're going to have to sleep sooner or later. And that argument, you're going to have to sleep sooner or later, is why most of the people that are in my mag are in my mag. Because that's the most compelling argument you can make to somebody. You might have every single talent you need to be a successful preparedness individual, a prepper, survivalist, whatever. You might have every single ability. You still need to sleep. And while you're asleep, it's a lot easier for me to gain ground on you than when you're awake. So that argument has brought a lot of people over to my way of thinking, which is you need a group, you need a tribe, you need a mag, right? Call it what you want. But you have to have that group, you have to have that tribe so that you can maintain continuity of community. And community is important now. I think most people undervalue community severely now for all the reasons, right? We could spend 20 minutes unpacking that. But it will be even more valuable after the end of the world as we know it, after SHTF, whatever, okay? Because you're gonna need somebody to watch your kids while you go plant corn. You're gonna need somebody to cook while you go feed the goats. You're gonna need somebody to stand watch while you take a nap, right? And many hands make light work. Everybody has heard that before. But not only is there the day-to-day living aspect of that, many hands make light work, but there's the expressed and implied promise that if I catch a round in the forehead, somebody's going to look after my kids and my wife after I'm gone. And if you die of cholera, I'll look after your wife and your kids. Not in a polygamous way. I'm just saying, brother to brother, I will take care of your people. That's the commitment that I make to you. You will continue. Your progeny will continue. Which is why I prepare. That's why I prepare. Is so that my kids have a chance at something beyond death via starvation or tyranny. So, you need continuity of community in the macro. And in the macro, the big picture, your efforts should contribute to the betterment of the community, the betterment of the tribe, in as many ways as possible. In the micro, you yourself need to be wildly individualistic. You need to, and hold on, hear me out here. You need to master your spiritual aspect, your mental aspect, your emotional aspect, and your physical aspect. You need to get all that stuff locked down, get it all squared away, handle all of that now. Now. Not when the world ends, now. Because when something does happen, you need to be in the best position possible to do the most work you've ever done in your life, under the most stressful situation you've ever been in. Like, for all the chips, man, that's it, we're here. Right? This is what we prepare for. This is why we train. Here we are, right? It's go time. Your mission has been cleared hot. It's go time. You need to be as squared away as possible. And to do that, I submit, you need to be wildly individualistic to take care of those things that you need to take care of to put you in the best place possible so that you can be the best father you can be, the best husband that you can be, the best brother you can be, friend you can be, spiritual leader, whatever. You need to be squared away, right? It's the whole idea of If you're a first responder, you do not speed to the scene of an accident, because if you end up wrecking, you can't render aid, right? You have to be squared away so that you can help others. I think that's a concept that a lot of people miss. And a lot of people feel like it's all just going to come together, man. Not without hard work and dedication. Nothing happens without hard work and dedication. Nothing just comes together. And if it does, it's usually not something that you can be proud of. So in the micro, you need to take care of you so you can be the best person possible to affect the macro positively. Does that make sense? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to unpack from that previous video. It's a macro versus micro, big picture, small picture thing. Because a lot of people would say that those two concepts are incompatible, right? Oil and water, they don't work. But what most people don't understand, or one of the key concepts people don't understand in life, is scope. You don't exist on just one level, right? There are multiple facets to you that make up who you are, depending on, again, how big your circle is at that time. Are you doing for you? Are you doing for your friends? Are you doing for your family? Are you doing for your church? Right? These concentric rings around the person that you are. So the scope changes, and depending on what the scope is, you either need to be pointed inward working on you or pointed outward working on everybody else. There's no shame in working on you, but you have to maintain a balance there. You have to get out and help other people, make people better, train people, talk to people, let them cry on their shoulder, talk them off a ledge, right? Go be a blessing to other people, and I guarantee you, you will be blessed in the process. I guarantee you, the simple act of helping other people will help you more than it helps them. Okay, but in order to do that, you have got to be squared away as well. I don't mean to get passionate. I don't know if I've ever done a video that I believe in more than that. Like, I want you guys to be the best that you can possibly be, period, the end. And small victories in the micro are huge wins in the macro. I've said that in other videos. I don't even remember what video it is, right? But incremental baby steps every day. Inches are feet, feet are yards, yards are miles, right? So macro, micro. Master the concept of macro, micro. Be the best individual you can be to build the best tribe that you can. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.